Hello, Lizzie here. Today I'm going to show you our latest template, and it's just here on the black card I'm holding up so you can see. We'll look on the overhead soon. It's called Autumn Leaf, which may not make any sense to you whatsoever until you look at the quilt behind me, and you'll be able to see, hopefully, how this template has been used to create the leaf design, the autumn leaf design, and also the border as well. So looking from the overhead now, you can see we have several little bits on here that obviously this is why it's the 3-in-1. So you've got the actual template design itself, which is A. You've got a half square triangle here, which is B, and you've got a square as well, which is C. The square is a 2.5 inch square, the half square triangle is a 2.5 inch half square triangle, and obviously you've got the shape. And the shape, it lends itself really to so many different designs. You're going to get carried away with what you create with this. We've got the holes in here as well, so you can mark where your 1/4 inch seam allowances are, and you've also got a line here which denotes which half of the template that you might be using. Now, with the template, you will get a leaflet, and it's, first of all, it's all about Lizzie. If you turn it to the middle, it's all about Lizzie Curtis Designs and shows you the template there. Yours is slightly different here at the moment, but we're working on the design still. You've got a scan me here QR code for the website, and you've also got how you contact Kath and I, an email address there. Flip it over, you also get a really good clear diagram on how you're going to cut with the template, and also we have the most wonderful free design for you from our Nicola, creating this beautiful pouch. It really is a stunner. She's made it out of denim. It's her most favourite fabric to use. I just love it. I love the design. It's using the template at its best. So that's what comes to you in the packaging. You also get the postcard, which is I'm renowned for now, which has my handwritten thank you on there. That isn't pre-printed, it's me writing that on there for you, with our website address, and also the template stuck to the back with our special tape. Now keep that tape, put it back and front of your template to allow it to grip the fabric when you're cutting. I'll keep mine clear so you can see what I'm doing. So to start off with, we'll just cut the regular shape. So I've got some 2.5 inch strips here, which are absolutely perfect for this design. It's like I thought about it. So hopefully you'll be able to see. Now obviously you want to turn your mat if you can, and you want to trim your fabric at the end there so it's nice and neat, and bring it back. Line it up, go up a little way and go across, and you'll have the perfect cut straight away, as you'd expect. You also get a mirror image cutting that way, so we get a right and a left, a yin or a yang. And again, if we want more, all you're going to do is lay the template back down again. You're going to line it up. You've got a couple of dog ears here and there that you can trim, cut, easily pull away. If it's better for you, turn your mat so you can cut those dog ears off. Just watch your hands, be sensible, take those pieces away, and you've got another pair. Now, you may want to have a pair that actually work together, so all of the shapes actually, because if you look at it this way, if we put those back down, you can see that we've got some that line up, some that don't. So interesting, on the quilt behind me, we cut it in a different way. So bringing the fabric back in, I want you to cut off the fold at the end if that's what you've got. I want you to put your fabrics so you've got your wrong sides together, sorry, your right side onto your wrong side, or other way round, with both right sides showing. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. You're going to get the same shape every single time. So up, just slightly, and across. This time we've got two shapes that actually work together. Can you see that? And if we were to flip it, keeping the Lizzie Curtis readable, so it's the right way round, Just cut your dog ears off, just watch your hands, watch your fingers, cut away from you. And again, you're going to get two pieces that are going to follow the design. So you can do your right, left, yin yang, mirror image, or you can cut like that. Okay, so now we want to cut a half square triangle. This couldn't be easier. You've got a solid line going down here. In future copies you might have a dotted line, matters not. You're putting that line against your fabric, and maybe we can get in here closer, you can see. You're going up just slightly beyond that line there and across. There we have two half square triangles. Okay, now it doesn't matter so much this time about doing your yin yang and flipping your fabric, because it'll always work. Now we want to cut this one here. So now you want to flip your template. So you're not reading the writing now because it's upside down. But it allows you to use the maximum amount of fabric with the minimum amount of waste. So again, here's our half square triangles, absolutely perfect. And because we flipped our template, we can just line that up again. Put your solid line against the raw edge of the fabric. Hold it in place. Your tape will do you a good job in holding that in place. There we go. And again, you've got two perfect half square triangles. And again, you can flip it. So you're using the absolute bare minimum of fabric. You're having a really super neat cut. If you go off piste a little bit, you can just cut and trim. Don't forget to cut away from you if you can. And again, you've got the perfect half square triangles. Because we're using plain fabric, it just makes it easy. If you use directional fabric, you might want to consider the direction of your fabric. So there's your half square triangles. So how do we cut the square? Well, this time we're going to flip our template and use the other side. So where this way we use the half square triangle. If I flip it like that and put the dashed line against the raw edge of my fabric, then I can cut 2.5 inch perfect squares every single time. So it's the dash line you're using to cut your squares. So obviously, there we go, you've got your squares beautifully cut, which of course match everything that you've just done before, and everything can be worked together. So your half square triangles will fit, if you can imagine, we're doing this with a different coloured fabric, they will fit on there. Then you can always elongate it there and start creating a design. Okay, one more thing before we go. If you've got a nice piece of fabric that you want to make a bigger shape with, or a longer shape than you had before, fold your fabric, place your template on the top. So you want the short edge on the fold here. Use your tape because that'll hold it down. It would work without, but it just makes your life so much easier. Follow the template, just as I said before. Open this up, and then you have a longer piece, which may be very useful if you're perhaps making a pineapple block or something like that, courthouse steps. The other thing you can do is do it the other way. So fold your fabric, get your template, I'll place it on that straight edge for quickness, and then you're going to cut away. Again, you can use your rotating mat, ladies and gents, use your rotating mat. And now what you're creating is perhaps a door frame. Maybe it's going to be a pocket on an advent calendar, something like that. But again, you've got a different shape, and you can cut multiple of these and stitch them together. So this is your new latest template called Autumn Leaf. So you can see here how we've made the beautiful leaves. If I go that away, you'll be able to see that a lot clearer. Look how gorgeous the fabrics are. All these fabrics came from Oh So Sweet Shop, so if you want to go to Lorraine or Jeff, you can order those fabrics there. And you can see the storage containers as well are also made with the same fabric. You can see how the template's been used, and obviously these are our patterns for September. So please go and have a look at that. If you're a gold member, you already have them for free. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's of use. I hope you have fun. I hope you get the template, and happy sewing.